What if I told you there's an electric luxury sedan nearly 400 miles of range, charges faster than almost any EV on the market, fits 5 people comfortably, loaded with cutting-edge tech, and it starts under $70,000. It's not the Tesla Model S, it's not the Lucid Air, and it's definitely not the Porsche Taycan. It's the 2027 Audi A6 e-tron Sportback, and honestly, most people don't even know this car exists. That's exactly why I'm making this video. Because in a world obsessed with SUVs and crossovers, this sedan is flying completely under the radar. And that's a serious mistake. When you line up the actual numbers, range, charging speed, interior tech, cargo space, and price, the A6 e-tron Sportback makes one of the strongest cases for being the best electric luxury car under $80,000 right now. So we're covering everything today. The design, the interior, real-world performance, charging in the real world, and the all-important question, is it actually worth your money? Whether you're seriously shopping for an EV, cross-shopping luxury sedans, or just EV curious, stick around because this one is going to genuinely surprise you. Let's get into it. Let's start with the looks, because the A6 e-tron Sportback makes a very deliberate design statement. This is not a traditional 3-box sedan. Audi calls it a Sportback, a teardrop silhouette where the roofline slopes elegantly all the way to the rear, ending in a large hatchback liftgate. Think halfway between a luxury coupe and a practical hatchback. It's unmistakably sleek without being aggressive, but here's what most people miss: that shape isn't just styling, it's engineering. That aerodynamic profile is a core reason why the A6 e-tron achieves up to 392 miles of EPA-rated range, while the Q6 e-tron SUV, which uses the exact same battery and platform, only manages 321 miles. The Sportback body adds roughly 70 miles to your range. That's not a small detail, that's a free tank of gas. Up front, sharp LED matrix headlamps frame a closed-off grille, the universal signal that says this is fully electric, with sculpted lower intakes that look purposeful without being flashy. Out back, a full-width light bar connects the design, and that hatch opening means you get SUV-level cargo access in a sedan body. On the road, it commands attention quietly. Not loud, not showy, just confidently elegant. That's very much the Audi way. Step inside, and this is where Audi earns its luxury badge in 2027. The cabin is built around what Audi calls the digital stage, a sweeping curved panel that fuses an 11.9-inch instrument cluster with a 14.5-inch infotainment touchscreen into one seamless display. Top trims add a third passenger-facing screen. It sounds like a lot, and it is, but it never feels chaotic once you're settled in. Big update for 2027. Audi brought back physical scroll wheel controllers on the steering wheel. It sounds minor, it's not. Being able to navigate menus without taking your eyes off the road is a genuine usability win that drivers will appreciate every single day. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard. The augmented reality head-up display on the Premium Plus trim overlays turn-by-turn directions directly onto your view of the road. It's the kind of feature that sounds like a gimmick until the moment it saves you from a missed exit. New for 2027, Audi introduces Experience Worlds, synchronized presets that combine ambient lighting, massage seat programs, climate, and audio into tailored mood scenarios. It genuinely transforms the cabin feel. Materials are high quality throughout, rear legroom is solid, and the panoramic roof comes standard. Even 6-footers have adequate headroom in the back. This is a premium cabin, no asterisks needed. Let's talk about what this car actually does when you press the accelerator. The 2027 A6 e-tron Sportback comes in 2 configurations. The base single-motor rear-wheel drive version makes 375 horsepower and ran 60 mph in 4.9 seconds in real-world car and driver testing. For context, a BMW i5 with 335 horsepower needed 5.1 seconds. The Audi is genuinely quick in everyday driving. Upgrade to the dual-motor Quattro AWD version, and you're at 456 horsepower with a 4.3-second 60 run. Audi's own numbers, and they're credible. Not Taken-level lunatic acceleration, but absolutely satisfying for a luxury daily driver. Now range is where this car really separates itself. Both versions share a 94.4 kWh battery. The single-motor RWD delivers 392 miles EP-rated range. The AWD Quattro hits 377 miles. At this price point, that range is class-elating, genuinely hard to beat anywhere under 80,000. Real-world ownership data puts practical range around 310-330 miles in mixed conditions, and closer to 340-360 miles on highway-heavy routes. Excellent by any standard. The ride, via the available adaptive air suspension, is composed and comfortable, firm when you want it, plush when you need it. Steering is a touch light for the driving enthusiast, but it's never annoying. This is the section that genuinely surprised me, and it might be the A6 e-tron's single strongest advantage. The 2027 A6 e-tron runs on an 800-volt electrical architecture, the same platform technology found in the Porsche Taycan and Hyundai Ioniq Q6. In plain language, that means exceptionally fast DC charging. The car supports peak charging at up to 270 kilowatts. At that rate, Audi says you can go from 10% to 80% charge in just 21 minutes. That's the length of a coffee stop. Literally. Edmunds ran real-world charging tests and recorded the A6 e-tron adding 775 miles of range per hour at peak speed, ranking it among the fastest charging EVs they've ever put on a charger. That number matters enormously on road trips. For daily home charging on a level 2 setup, you'll replenish overnight effortlessly. If you drive 50-75 miles a day, which most people do, you'll rarely interact with public charging at all. Practically speaking, the Sportback hatchback opens to a wide, accessible cargo area, easier to load than a sedan trunk, nearly as spacious as the Q6 e-tron SUV. There's also a small front trunk for cables. For real-world EV usability, this car eliminates most of the complaints people have about owning an EV. So what does all this actually cost? The 2027 Audi A6 e-tron Sportback starts at $67,995. The sweet spot, the Premium Plus trim with Quattro AWD, lands between $74,000 and $77,000 before options, and that keeps you cleanly under the $80,000 ceiling. For that money, here's what you get. Near 400-mile range, 270 kW fast charging, a premium digital stage cabin, augmented reality head-up display, 456 horsepower with AWD, 3 years of complimentary scheduled maintenance new for 2027, and Audi's 4-year 50,000-mile limited warranty. Now compare that to the competition. The Tesla Model S starts at $74,990 and climbs fast with options. The Porsche Taycan opens at $99,000. The Lucid Air Grand Touring, $138,000. The A6 e-tron sits in a genuinely compelling middle ground, offering near-flagship range and charging at a real-world price. Long-term running costs. EVs win here: no oil changes, significantly reduced brake wear thanks to regenerative braking, and lower energy costs per mile versus gasoline almost everywhere in the US, Canada, and Europe. Honest note on resale: EVs as a category still depreciate faster than gas cars. That's the market reality for now. But for total cost of ownership over 5 years, this car is competitive. Feature-to-dollar ratio, exceptional. So is the 2027 Audi A6 e-tron Sportback the best electric luxury car under $80,000 right now? Here's my honest answer. If you want the longest range in its class, one of the fastest charging speeds of any EV at any price, a genuinely premium and tech-forward interior, real-world daily driver practicality, and you want to keep the price under $80,000, it's very hard to argue against this car. Is it flawless? No. The steering is too light for driving enthusiasts. It doesn't deliver the neck-snapping acceleration of a Taycan or Lucid Air. And Audi's interior tech, while impressive, doesn't quite match the tactile warmth of a Mercedes E-Class or a BMW 5 Series cabin. But very few cars at this price get the complete package: range, charging, space, technology, design, and value as right as this one does. For the buyer who wants to go fully electric, without sacrificing luxury, without living in range anxiety, and without crossing six figures, the 2027 Audi A6 e-tron Sportback deserves to be at the top of your shortlist. If this helped you out, drop a like, it means a lot and helps the channel grow. Subscribe if you want more honest EV comparisons. I'll see you in the next one.